Receptionists. Joining us together, Trish Lefere and Dana Vance. Welcome to Meet the Staff.
Hello, Bart.
Thank you, Bart.
So it's a job so complicated and so important that we have to have two people do it. Is that pretty much it? Is that the thought behind this?
Well, it's not complicated, but we need two of us so we can each have a couple days off.
That's
Yes,
right.
They take turns at the desk. And it's challenging because you never know what's going to walk through the door or end up on the telephone.
That's true. Yeah, we've had some interesting calls and people wandering in the last few days with it being cold out, and yeah, and some people just want to come see the studio, which is fine as well.
Well, you've made a lot of friends too.
Yeah.
I think you're both, potentially personalities. You could have a show maybe. Have you seen The View?
We could. Karen
We
We
could.
could do it
Yeah.
with us, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll keep that on the back burner for now. But you've both been here quite a while. How long?
Yep, 7 years for both of us.
Yeah.
7 years for both. And I don't think either one of you are native Jacksonians, are you?
Nope, I'm a transplant from Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
30-some years now, but so it's home.
Wow.
Yep.
How long have you been here?
I came here in '83 from Cadillac.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad you both fell in love with Jackson and with people here and
Mm-hmm.
made it your home and raised your families and ended up at JTV. So what are the things that happen during a day? Maybe Brandon and I don't even realize goes on at the front desk.
Oh, yeah, I think you do. Well, like I said, we greet people, answer the phones, and the guests come in. Let's see, we're working on keeping track of how many people come in on our database and keep things clean and freshened up around here as best as we can. And
Well, when we have, like yesterday, the 3,000th guest on the morning show, it's because you keep track of that.
yep,
And I think one of the biggest things that we do is that people are really nervous coming on JTV, and we
You
keep.
slip them a little jigger of scotch.
Yeah, that's right. Give them a little whiskey, and talk to them to make them feel more comfortable.
We get so many great comments about both of you and how welcoming JTV is. And I remember when the governor was here, we heard back from the office how grateful they were, how welcomed they all felt. And that's a big deal for all of us here at JTV.
yeah. That's the
It's
thing,
important to us.
Yeah, and the beauty of a small
Yeah.
town, you get to know everybody. I was thinking about that on the way here too, is that I remember when I first started, I thought, oh my gosh, I can't wait till I can remember somebody's name when they come in, several times. And I'd be like, Karen, without, obviously know everybody all the time. I'm like, I can't wait till I get to that point, but I feel like I know the regulars now, and it's, it's a good feeling.
Yeah,
You
you've gotten to
have
know
a
a lot
rapport
of,
with them, yeah.
lot of people in this community, a lot of the movers and shakers.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And they've gotten to know you too. Yes, and Claudia, who was our receptionist before both of you, there were some people that I think still call her Gloria.
Gloria.
But because of that, we got Claudia a name plate, and
Oh,
you
that's it.
have name tags.
Here
So
we go.
plus you look, you look like a Trish, you look like a Dana. That's easier. Claudia must look like a Gloria. Yeah. and a Claudia. Well, let's meet the staff. So enough about your job, because I want you to have a chance to talk about your family and all the other things that you're involved in. Trish, let's start with you.
Okay.
You are here just after a marathon pickleball day.
Well, it wasn't marathon, but yes, it was fun. Yeah, it's an addicting sport, and that's another one. I've learned a lot and met a lot of fun people, and it's great, something to do on a day like today. It's freezing cold out. So.
Where do you play?
Down at Crossroads.
Okay.
Yeah, so played with the usual group when I'm not here in the mornings, and gotten to be good, friends with them and used to them. And then I jumped in a different league today with some friends that invited me to come. So
It's addictive, isn't it?
very, a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
I've played once.
Well, you're obviously not
I
addicted yet,
didn't,
then.
I didn't catch the bug.
Well, you got to keep trying.
Well, you brought some photos.
Yes.
Let's take
Yeah.
a look.
Yeah. All right, so this is my family. We are all together at Thanksgiving. So let's see, going on the left of me is my daughter Jen and her husband Mitch, and They've got Joe and Cam are twins. They're 4 now, and then Gavin, our grandson, is 12. And then see Bob's next to me, and then next to him is Sarah, our daughter, and her boyfriend Max. They live in Huntertown, Indiana, which is just outside of Fort Wayne. They just moved this summer. And then our son Ben is on the far right, and his fiance is Maddie, and they moved to Cleveland this summer, or this this summer, and they are going to get married this August. So,
Where's the wedding going to be?
in Cleveland.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Well, that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about Cleveland because Karen has family there, and we go from time to time, and it really is it's a hip city.
Yeah, it is. We've been there just a few times, so we're looking forward to making more trips and hanging out down there, and seeing what's all there is to do, which I think there's a lot.
All right.
Yeah. This is my father-in-law's birthday this summer, and we were all together. We have a lot of family. Unfortunately, we don't all live here in Jackson, so we really have a good time when we're all together. And some of us look like we got things on us. It was really fun. We had tattoos made with my father-in-law's face on it, because he always comments about people and their tattoos. So,
and that's
so that was kind of fun. But all gathering this summer.
And that's Jim Lefere, the aforementioned father-in-law, in the blue golf shirt on the far left.
Yes. Yeah. This is just a picture of Joe and Cam. Oh, there's
Jim.
There's Jim. Yeah. This is Joe and Cam, just being silly and having fun in their car. And they're 4 now, like I said. They go to preschool, and just a ton of fun. So.
Twins. How old? How much did they weigh when they were born?
2.7 and 2.10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're doing terrific. So.
All right,
thankful
let's keep
for them.
keep the pictures
And this is another
going.
picture of Gavin. Yep, then this was just a summer vacation. Celebrated his birthday then. He's, like I said, 12 and loves all kinds of sports. This is my sisters, 2 of my sisters. We were able to go to Palm Springs this October, and we were lucky. Molly, who works here, gave us a lot of tips since she goes there with her brother, lives there. So did some hiking, swimming, and just hanging out to eat, of course. And got my 3 sisters, and my sister-in-law's on the far right, but she's one of us sisters. So a lot of family time in the summer, and
a lot of drinks consumed on that table.
oh, of course. And then this is just at a family wedding this fall, and that's my sisters. My brother's the one in the middle, in the back, and then my 3 sisters and all us in-laws. We are very fortunate. We love to be together and hang out.
What a nice little group of people.
And then we had a nice group doing the turkey trot here in town this Thanksgiving. So just Mitch and Max, Sarah, Gavin, Jen, and myself.
Fun.
So that was fun, yeah.
Great
So,
family.
Love doing outdoor things.
And Dana, you brought some photos too.
I did. Yes, I did.
Well, let's take a look at
All
the
right.
life of Dana.
And this is my son and daughter-in-law and 2 grandkids, Jamie and Trish. And Trish is holding Josie, and the older one is Kenny. They're in Hilton Head on vacation. I got to go to a wedding in Fresno this year, and we got to go to hiking in Yosemite. And this is seeing the beautiful sequoias. And they were absolutely amazing. I can't believe they lived for 2,000 years. We camped in some yurts in Curry Village, and these huge rocks were in the campground, and the kids, Tabby's on the right and Finn's on the left, climbing up on these rocks. That's what we stayed in, a yurt, and the green bin right there is for all your food and your perfumes, because there is a lot of bear in Yosemite. So you must keep everything protected.
That's why you have the steps.
Yes, and this, when we did the Mackinac Bridge, we did the the bridge walk for Labor Day, and we went over to Mackinac Island this year. There's the annual bridge walk. That's, the bridge really isn't 5 miles, it's a little less than 5 miles. So it's not as long as you think, and that's how long that's what the bridge.
It was cold this year too, wasn't it?
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. It was fun. The people who haven't done it, it's fun. This is more children. In the pink is my granddaughter Gracie, and then her mom Maddie, and then Maddie is holding our great-granddaughter, baby Joey, and then Delton is on the right.
You guys are doing great with the names because it's a lot of pressure to remember all the family
It
names.
is so
Yes.
much pressure. Last year I didn't remember the grandkids' names.
It's happened to me. It's tough. Yeah.
As we took a riverboat cruise this year, and we started in Amsterdam down to Basel, and this is a picture of Amsterdam, the river
Wow.
in Amsterdam.
Beautiful photo.
We toured one of the castles in Germany. That's one of them that we toured. It's amazing that they lived in that, and so hilly. And then we also toured a vineyard. We walked up a huge mountain to the top to look at the beautiful vineyards. That's my husband, Jim, I should say.
And Jim just retired, was it?
He retired 3 years ago.
3 years?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And this is Switzerland as well. Yep. This is the wedding that we went to. My daughter Brittany is next to me, and then her husband Rob, and then Finn and Tabby. That's when I went with them to hike in Yosemite
Cute
after the
kids.
wedding. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's another picture of Brittany and I in front of our yurt. There were 800 yurts there in Yosemite. It's inside.
Did you wander into the wrong one?
No, I didn't. Thank goodness. That would not have been very fun. The inside of the yurt is kind of chilly, so. It's called Camp Curry. Anybody who hasn't done Yosemite, toured or hiked Yosemite definitely should. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we went to the base of El Capitan. We put our hands on the rock. That's the place that the hikers don't use gear. They free hike. And it was very tiring even going to the base. Like, that's what they climb right there without any gear.
Not for me.
Not for me.
I think I've asked just about everyone on Meet the JTV staff, what are you most proud about your job or working here at JTV, or what you or we've done, Trish?
You know, what I think about is I'm just proud to be a part of everything, because I was thinking about, in 7 years what we've seen from the remodeling of the studio to the live basketball or the live sports and all that these kids do, these young, I call them kids because they're so young, but it's just amazing to watch them work, and they work together and everybody gets along, so I'm just proud to be a part of what's going on here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll ask you the same question.
Okay. I am proud that we share so much of what's going on in Jackson with the community. People don't realize all the events, all the free stuff. What Jackson is just filled with things to do every single day of the year.
Well,
And we inform everybody of that, and I love that.
And those are great answers, and I'm proud to have both of you here on our team, and we appreciate you so much. Thanks for being on the staff and on Meet the JTV staff.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Bart. Thank you for having us.
Dana Vance and Trish Lefere.